got a surprise for you. So stick around. Got some announcements to make, and we're going to have a stress free Christmas season. I'm here to help you. Okay, folks, let's get some music going. What are we going to play today? I think we're going to. One more day. Yeah, let's do this. Let me get the chat up. There we go.
I can hear the thunder rolling.
It's gonna rain today.
And the rain begins to fall. I can feel my courage tremble after I have come so far. Today my heart is sinking, and my world is caving in. But there's light on the horizon, and the darkness will give in to one more day of hope, one more day of faith. Tomorrow will be brighter if I get through today. Better days are coming further down the road. So for now I'll just keep clinging to one more day of hope. One more day. And I know that I'll get through this. My dreams are in my grasp. When I find the power within me, I know this storm will pass. It will only make me stronger. When this victory I've won, I can last a little longer. If I keep holding on to one more day of hope, one more day of faith, tomorrow will be brighter if I get through today. Better days are coming further down the road. So for now I'll just keep clinging to one more day of hope. One more day. Better days are coming further down the road. So for now I'll just keep clinging to one more day of hope. One more day. One more day.
Okay, everybody. Buckle up. Buckle up. We're going to be having some fun today. You know, it's Anti-procrastination Day, and we put things off to the last minute. We've done it our whole lives, and I'm here to put an end to it. I'm here to help you put an end to it. I was listening to um, Dutch Sheets this morning. I had two songs that were laid on my heart this morning. One of them was at 4 o'clock in the morning. It was Marching to Zion, was at 4 in the morning. And then the next one, what was it? Y'all, somebody tell me what I posted in the community page on YouTube. Okay, let me think. You know, I get it out of me as soon as I get up, so I don't have to remember it anymore. And I can't go to it right now because I'm doing a show. So if somebody look on the community page and see what the other song was. But then I listened to Dutch Sheets, and he had such a powerful message this morning. And it was what we talked about yesterday about service projects for people. Service project to teach others how to do service for folks. What is the community page? When you go to the Fly Lady YouTube channel, you will see up the top home, videos, playlists, and community. And on the community page, I share most every morning. I didn't yesterday, but I share most every morning my morning devotional that God sent it to me. I mean, Saturday, I had an amazing devotional and I shared the songs. I even built Marching to Zion was one of them, but it was the other song that I shared that I can't remember because I shared it with you. And how marvelous. Thank you. Thank you, Anne. That's just wonderful. Anne Jean, I don't know how you pronounce your name, but anyway, thank you. How marvelous. How marvelous. How wonderful. And I could only find one of those songs on YouTube, but I listened to it and this starts my morning out. I'm starting it out with the Lord. The songs come to me while I'm lying in bed. And so I just start praying and thanking God for this day because the day's fresh. It's a brand new day. I don't set an alarm. I get my 8 hours of sleep and I wake wide up, wide awake, and I'm ready to get started. And when I'm working within the bounds of worship and doing my morning routine and listening to Dutch with Give Him 15 and the music, and I finished up a sermon I was listening from Dutch yesterday, and it oh my goodness, it was just powerful, just powerful. So I had an epiphany this morning, and I'll share that epiphany with you in just a little bit. But we're going to get started with our announcements. Get your calendars ordered, y'all. We're going to run out before January. We are going to run out of calendars before January. And right now, there's a 40% discount on them with coupon code StressFree. If you want to get the stress out of your life, use a calendar. Use a calendar. It's a powerful tool. It is a powerful tool to keep you organized and to keep your family from running around like a chicken with its head cut off. So get your calendars ordered. Justin and I went over the numbers this morning and we're getting low. We will probably run out before January. And it's getting difficult to get paper. It took us a long time to get the paper for our calendars. We were a little late getting them out. Let's see what today is October the 12th, and our little devotional for today is everything about us matters to God. How beautiful is that? And and every and even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Matthew 10 verse 30. Verse 30. So God cares about us. How wonderful. How marvelous. Okay, so let's get our baby steps done for today. Today is day, oh, that was yesterday's. I forgot to move it because we talked about the 11 commandments. Day 19. Are you ready for your home to feel like a vacation getaway? Especially with Christmas season coming up. Flying is a process of establishing habits that will transform your home from chaos to the tranquility that changes your life. That is beautiful, even if I did say it myself. Now, let's go to a scripture in the Bible. We've been reading Matthew, the Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. That's where Jesus taught us. And we are to this section called adultery. Your ancestors have been taught never commit adultery. However, I say to you, if you look with lust in your eyes at a woman who is not your wife, you have already committed adultery in your heart. If your right eye seduces you to fall into sin, then go blind in your right eye. If you're better off losing sight in one eye than to have your whole body thrown into hell. And if your right hand entices you to sin, let it go limp and useless, for you're better off losing a part of your body than to have it all thrown into hell. It has been said, whoever divorces his wife must give her legal divorce papers. However, I say to you, if anyone divorces his wife for any reason except for infidelity, he causes her to commit adultery. And whoever marries a divorced woman commits adultery. I know y'all don't want to hear that. I know you don't want to hear it, but we have to bring the word to the people. And if you're not going to pick it up and read it yourself, we're going to go through the whole New Testament, y'all. We're going to do this. Lee, I kind of agree with you. I quit watching him a year ago. She's talking about Scott Adams. Yeah, I quit watching him. I don't really care what he has to say because he doesn't speak to me anymore. Anyway, folks, so we have got to, when you know better, you do better. That's just how it is. Some of us are guilty of not knowing something, or not being in full discernment of what's going on. So you have to ask God to help you discern certain things. And I got the message. Now, let me tell you, we have a great new coupon code, and it saves you 40%. And use it now to get your calendars, to get anything that is not already deeply discounted. The packages get deeply discounted. Feather dusters are deeply discounted. But other stuff, you can get a 40% discount on. You can get a 40% discount on. And I learned yesterday that only less than 1% of Christians believe what's in the Bible. That's just blasphemy, if you ask me. Less than 1% believe what actually happened in the Bible happened. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So that's why at night I'm reading the Old Testament starting at Genesis, and during the day I'm reading the New Testament starting with Matthew, and hopefully we'll get through it this year. I won't guarantee it, but we're going to take one step at a time. We're going to take one step at a time. And back to Scott Adams, when he was 10 years old, he went to church. His parents sent him to church. And they didn't go. They didn't set the example for him. And he came home one day after having a Sunday school lesson about Jonah and the whale. And he told his mother he wasn't going back because that couldn't be so. He's 10 years old. And she was not setting an example for him. So this morning in Dutch Sheets's little give him 15, you got to listen to it. You got to listen to it because it talks about the things we talked about yesterday: service to others and setting examples for your children and for your people you're helping, setting examples. Yeah, watch Dutch Sheets yesterday or watch that sermon I posted of his. Less than 1% believe that the Bible is real. So we have got to we got to help people. We've got to help people. And here's one more thing. Don't be celebrating Halloween. That opens the door to demons for your children. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because if the good Lord were to come back October 31st and you're celebrating Halloween, you just think about that. Just think about that. I'm seeing a lot of the pastors talk about Halloween right now. And I wouldn't want to be celebrating Halloween on October 31st. When Justin was growing up, we did like a little harvest party, and we would do dunking for apples and corn mazes and all kinds of things. So please don't open the door to demons to your children because they just need a crack in a door to get them in there. And Disney's working overtime to do that. With I think they pulled the little demon thing they were promoting some full feature film about the little demon. Just don't go there. Don't go there. Don't. It's all about saving the babies, y'all. It's all about saving the babies. And I want you stress-free this Christmas. I remember the only time when I was a young mother that I was not stressed out over Christmas. And I did all my shopping, everything. I had saved money from menu planning, saved money, and I had done all my shopping before October 1st. I only did it 1 year. Only did it 1 year. All my shopping was done before October 1st. And I got everything wrapped, everything done, and it was the most amazing, peaceful, stress-free Christmas we ever celebrated. It was amazing. And I want for you what I have now every year, a peaceful holiday. And Monday, we start the holiday missions. The holiday missions, I send them out every day. And I want you to have an amazing, amazing Christmas. Peaceful, stress-free. memory making Christmas, not stressed out, screaming banshee. I'll have to show you a picture of the Christmas tree we used to have to do every year. It still makes my stomach knot up. The Christmas tree was bigger than our living room practically. You had to hug the wall. The furniture got moved out practically. We didn't we didn't have room in our little house for this huge tree that we had to do. The holiday control journal is with the holiday with the control journals. It's free. It is free. Now, get signed up for our emails because somebody's here. Oh, it's Justin. Maybe he'll come in and see us. Maybe he'll come in and see us. Anyway, uh, we are in charge. The Holiday Control Journal is going to help you walk through it. Print it out. Put it in a notebook. Stick it with your in your cookbooks. Nobody's going to look for it there. Justin's, I don't think he's coming in. Robert's met him out at the driveway. But we can do this, y'all. We can have a stress-free holiday Christmas season, and you know, we can make it happen. Some of you've heard some rumors about PayPal. That has been pulled back. If you've heard rumors about PayPal, somebody did something that they probably shouldn't have done, and PayPal is denying that this was ever going to be the case. So I'm not even going to spread the rumor. Just know it's that's been pulled back. I use the same one every year, except I replace the pages where I put the holiday gifts in it. Let me send Justin a text. Let me send Justin a text. Or maybe call him. Let me see. Where's Justin? Hey, Justin. Hey. The ladies want you to come in and say hi. Okay. Okay, I told him. Yep, I've loved PayPal a long time. Yeah. We used to use PayPal. But they wouldn't listen to me. They wouldn't listen to me. Anyway, folks, I got one string of hair that's driving me nuts. It's not there. It's over here. I'm gonna put it behind my ear. Maybe we'll extend that up because I'll stand up with Justin. The dog is having a fit because Justin's out there, and she loves Justin. What happened with PayPal? They sent out some notification that if they didn't like what you were doing, they were going to do something. That's all I'm going to say about it. But I think they got hacked by an employee. You know, there's some leftist people in every job in the world. Anyway, so let's commit to having this peaceful, stress-free holiday. And I am going to do something that I haven't done in 15 years. You know, we have our holiday missions on YouTube. I'm missing like the 27th mission. But one day I did 30 missions in one day. And they posted them on a TV station, and then they gave them to me, and I got to upload them to YouTube. And it's been a long, long time ago. I'm much younger and much shorter hair. And I was able to just get it all done. Well, YouTube has something called Shorts, SHORTS. And if you're not on our YouTube channel, I see a lot of Facebook people here. But if you want, I can't get them to Facebook, but I can do them on YouTube and post them to come out every day. And you can get them. And I'm going to do a series of shorts to help you get ready with the holiday missions. I'm going to send the holiday missions out, so still sign up. And it's going to be so much fun. I love it when I do something and it makes it fun for all of us. So folks, go sign up for our hit the subscribe button on YouTube. If you're on Facebook right now, go over to youtube.com/the Fly Lady and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell for notification. I don't know how to put it in the email. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. But I know how to talk. And I'm going to start doing some little videos and get them up. And I'm going to do a week's worth at a time. When we did them for WBIR in Knoxville, we did 6 for Monday, 6 for Tuesday, 6 for Wednesday, 6 for Thursday, 6 for Friday. Now, I will go in and explain what we're doing so people can be ready. But here comes Justin. I heard the door shut. I think maybe he's leaving. I don't know. He'll be in here when he gets in here. Yeah, I think he's in the house. Where do I find the TV shorts? They are on YouTube. I've got a few on there because there'll be a little link to shorts at the top of our YouTube channel. But if you subscribe to our channel, you will get a notification, and you ring the bell for notification. Here comes Justin. You got the dog stirred up. Come on in. I think I've got the camera set where we can see you. There he is.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody in Fly Lady Land today? It's been a while since I've been on with my mother.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. They've been busy. When you got teenagers and one in college and doing everything that needs to be done, it's just one thing after another. Sarah's playing sports and
yeah, we've got Sarah playing volleyball right now, so she's pretty busy with that and her fall semester of classes and things like that. So,
and you've been going to football games with Ethan.
Yes, indeed.
At UT Knoxville.
A lot of people saying hello here.
Yeah.
So you're getting everybody motivated and ready for holiday missions?
For the holiday missions, yeah. We were talking about the shorts and to go get signed up on YouTube because I didn't know how we were going to get them to. Let's see, Justin, what would you say is the best Fly Lady gift to give for Christmas gift?
I would say right now, while we have it, the ultimate package is probably the best grouping of our Fly Lady home tools. You have the carpet sweeper.
It's 11 tools.
You have the carpet sweeper while we still have it. You have our Fly Lady big mop. You have the rubber sweeper, which is, to me, that's one of our best products, the rubber broom. It's great for pretty much anything. You've got the microfiber towels. You've got extra mop cloth. You've got the toilet brush. You've got the rubber scrubber. You've got the toilet brush holder. You've got quite a bit of tools in there, and you get the one handle that does them all. You've got the feather duster as well. I mean, it's a great deal, and you get the microfiber multi-wand, which is great for doing any kind of ceiling fans, hard to reach cobwebs in the corners and stuff like that.
Keeps you from climbing.
And you can also dust couple places people forget to clean that tall people like myself see is the top of a refrigerator, also the bottom of a fridge where it gets airflow through, and cleaning those things out is great. But the top of a fridge can catch a ton of dust, and the multi one is great for that. So it's a great tool. It's not like the feather duster. The feather duster is for, you know, any type of maintenance dusting. But if you've got a place that hasn't been dusted in years, you need to use the multi one. It's made for that. So I would say the ultimate package, just because it is a great deal.
$100 off,
and we won't have it forever. It's going to be running out probably. We'll probably be out of it before Thanksgiving. So
yeah, I think so too.
So if you're ever thinking about getting a gift like that for someone, I would say the ultimate package. And if it's a little bit too much out of your price range, you can always go a la carte. You can get a big mop. You can get a couple of other things. You can get a carpet sweeper by itself. Those are just some great tools.
And use that StressFree coupon code.
Mm-hmm. And you can't go wrong with any kind of any of our purple rags, like the purple rag.
There's a question for you. What do you use to clean the bugs off the front of your car?
You can also use our brand new tool. Where is it? The kitchen scrubber.
Oh yeah.
The kitchen scrubber is great for anything like that, just because it's microfiber, but on this side it's got a really stiff microfiber side. It's great for scrubbing, and it's also got more of the smooth
purple rag feel.
Exactly, just like the purple rag. I would think that's how I would do it. When I wash a car, though, I'll probably have 10 of these that I either wash the car with or I dry the car with. And these are great for cleaning your vehicle, especially after you've washed it, you've scrubbed it, and you can dry it off, and it's streak free. I mean, when you're drying your car with this, any painted surface, any window, the actual windshield, the mirrors, I mean, it comes so clean and streak free whenever you do that. And I highly recommend, before things get really cold, to do a really good car clean on the outside, because as we do get into winter, it's harder to wash your car unless you just take it through a car wash. But even when you take it through a car wash, it doesn't dry it off that well. And if you can dry it real good on a dry day, I would use one of these microfiber rags. So
somebody's asking if the kitchen scrubber will scratch a fiberglass shower.
Nope, it will not.
It's a great tool. It's the ultimate pack. It's the ultimate pack.
The gift, the books are also a great gift. Buying Mom's original book,
I don't
Sink
agree
Reflections,
with that, but
and
the 31 Baby Steps.
31 Baby Steps is really good. And you can also find our other books on Amazon as well. But we have the majority of our books also in the Fly Shop. So what is that package called? The big package is the ultimate cleaning package. And we have several different packages that are different amounts of tools in there, but the ultimate package is the ultimate. It is the core of all of the Fly Lady home tools that we have.
We don't have the silver rags anymore, but we have this gray, and it's a little darker than the silver. I use the silver on my countertop here so that the dice, when I roll it, doesn't sound too loud and hurt my ears.
No, the silver cloths are not coming back right now. We're pretty satisfied with our new gray color that we have. We may bring the silvers back one day, and we may actually bring back the little pink minis one day. But right now, having the larger ones they're just great. I mean, you can use them for pretty much anything in your home, from cleaning hard surfaces in your kitchen, any of the countertops, polishing a stainless steel fridge, any surfaces. They are a phenomenal tool.
Somebody's asking about how they print a receipt. You get an email from us when you purchase something, and you can print that email, and that's your receipt.
You should have.
Because we don't send the receipts in the package.
You should not have shown those. Yeah, they are good. It was a very popular color for a long time, but we like to change up the colors. The actual physical the physical cloth is the same, whether it's a gray one or a purple one.
The pretty blue ones.
Or the pretty blue ones. They're all the same they're all the same fabric. It is a premium
Knitted.
microfiber.
It's a knitted fabric.
That's knitted, and it has a, see if you can see that. It has a textured, almost like corduroy.
It's
on
a
one
nap
side
to it.
That's great for scrubbing, and on the opposite side,
it's a polishing.
It's a smooth polishing side. And as a matter of fact, I keep one or two of these in my car just for sunglasses. I mean, they're great for cleaning sunglasses off. So
somebody want to know how big they are. I think they're 16 inches square.
Yeah, they're 16 by 16s. So, but yeah, get them motivated. It does seem kind of early to be talking about the holidays, but being prepared and getting your home and life in order before all the craziness, stocking a pantry, getting a good routine down.
And then you can just play during December. That's our whole goal, is that you have fun and play during December with your grandkids, with your children, bake cookies. I mean, I have pictures when we had a cookie bake-off at your house.
I know, we should do that again. Cookies are one of my favorite things. I'm not real big on cakes, but I'd like pies and cookies.
He likes key lime pie and cookies.
The key lime pies are good. I like really all types of pies from the South. They're all pretty good, but there's always room for pie, just about, as they say. Pies are just so good. But cookies are always, I'm never really in the mood for them until we get to the holidays, and we get toward Christmas, and we typically don't get a lot of them around Thanksgiving. But as we get toward Christmas, you get a lot of different types of cookies. Robert will make several different types of cookies, and they have so many ingredients in them, you just don't even know what's in them, but they're so good. Some of them are a little spicy, and some of them are like more of a sugar cookie, but he has all different types of ones. My favorite are the ones that have a little bit of kind of like diced up nuts in them. They're so good. Like whether it's a pecan or walnut or whatever's in there, they're
I like
so good.
his little old lady cookies. And please say a little prayer for Robert's Aunt Nancy. She's in the hospital refusing treatment right now. She fell and broke her hip, and she'll be 97 next week if she lives that long. So say a prayer for Aunt Nancy. But Robert's cookies are amazing. But I like to make gingerbread cookies, sugar cookies, chocolate chip cookies. He grew up on, I'm going to tell a secret, y'all. He grew up eating fresh homemade chocolate chip cookies for breakfast.
Yeah. And I still don't have diabetes, so I don't know how that happened, but
he loved hot chocolate chip cookies fresh out of the oven.
And I still have a hankering for something sweet in the morning. I usually don't eat a lot of sweets, but having something sweet with a cup of coffee that they just usually pair perfectly together, and you're like, ooh, a nice cookie or a brownie or something like that, piece of cake or pie in the morning. It always kind of brings me back to childhood. So,
but I have on YouTube some videos on how to pre-make your cookie dough and how to do it in such a way that you do one dough and you add some different things to it, which makes it fun. And that's also in our Chaos to Clean. What book is it? The Chaos Cure book. I talk about that.
And you can get that on Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
That's the Fly Lady's most recent book that she did was the Chaos Cure. So that's something we don't have in the Fly Shop. We'll have to try to get that sooner or later. In the Fly Shop.
I don't even know who owns the book anymore. That's what makes the Seal Press sold out to somebody.
Any favorite ways to organize a garage or shop? We do lots of projects. Well, the garage is kind of, I'll have to be honest. It's what do we call it? It's confession time. It's one of the places where I rotate in and out of it being a true hot spot or it's a catch-all. And then I'll buckle down and I'll put things away. But going on fishing trips, or getting ready to go hunting a lot, doing different things, running here, there, and everywhere. The garage, at least on one side of the garage where I would normally park, is full of it's not just stuff. It's stuff that we use, and I just don't put it away like I should. And I'll buckle down and put things away where it goes. It'll either go in my shop, or I just kind of organize it in my fishing closet and so on and so forth. But those are the things that, as far as different types of ways to organize a garage, people like cabinets in their garage, big tall cabinets where you could put away like all your cleaning tools or any type of hobby or sport, whether it's golfing or tennis or any kind of sporting equipment. I've got a special storage corner where I put all my rods, whether they're fly rods or different types of fishing rods. But having things like that, and you can go to your nearest place like Ace Hardware, Lowe's, Home Depot, and they sell a lot of these different things that you can put on the wall that have these special type of hooks where you can hang like skis or a ladder or anything like that, and it can go flat up against the wall. And it's a really cool space saving stuff. And I highly recommend, and they're pretty easy to install as well. Really, really good to kind of get stuff off the floor and get it onto a spot where you can physically see it and get to it without it being a lot of trouble and you're having to step over stuff.
Patty's telling off on you. She's telling everybody that you're born organized.
Yeah, but you can still be born organized and still let hot spots happen. Because if you're running, if you're running crazy like, and you got kids.
Last Thursday, he got in at 8:00 at night, and everything got dumped in the garage.
Yeah, and all my stuff was salty, so I have to clean it and I have to wash it off because I was out at the beach fishing, and just the salty stuff will just corrode everything. So you got to take care of your stuff. But being able to put stuff where it goes, having a place for it. What's the saying? Everything
in its place, and everything has a place, and everything in its place. That's what Granny Deanie always said. That's my grandmother.
And as you're organizing something like a garage, which is a consistent catch-all for a lot of people, especially, we may not be the worst when it comes to as far as Americans go, but we do it really good as far as cluttering up a spot like that. So trying to stay on top of it is really one thing. And if there are certain things in your garage that are now the catch-all because you don't use it at all, it's time to donate it, get rid of it, get it out of the house and stuff like that. There's lots of stuff like that I have had to get rid of. I did a real big purge back in the winter. Got rid of a lot of stuff in the shop because I've got one adult kid in college, and the girl is 16, and there's just a lot of stuff that we'd been hanging on to that we just didn't need. And you finally have to break down and do these hard projects, which are purging
they had
old
strollers and stuff that they don't even use anymore.
Yeah, so
they passed them along to people. They had a baby bed they couldn't even get rid of.
Yeah, if you have a kayak, you probably need to put that on like Facebook Marketplace or something like that, and you can probably sell a kayak. You might not get $50 to $100 for it if it's really old, but if it's worth anything, you might get it upwards to $400 or $500. So some things as far as sporting goods go can retain a little bit of value. So yeah, hotspots are all over the place. What was this one up here I saw?
I think you have to do it this way. Justin's looking at some of the comments.
Yeah, but anyway, if you have as we get into the fall, and there's so many fun things to do outside and to be with your family and stuff, and fall festivals and so on and so forth, and just wanting to kind of celebrate the harvest. There's a lot of if you live anywhere near a place that has like an apple orchard, those are some really cool little outings to do with your families on Saturdays and stuff like that. Here in the mountains, we have we have one county that does a lot of apple growing, and they have a lot of apple orchards. And we know a family that is they're just great. They have like they have a corn cannon that they shoot little ears of corn with the air cannon, and it's just a ton of fun. And they've got like a corn maze and just a lot of fun things to do. So
that reminds me of your potato cannon that you made when you were in college.
Yeah, I did that. But yeah, let's see what else is saying. Yeah, places like that are always really, really good. But yeah, as far as that goes, just get them motivated. The time will be here before you know it when There's a lot of stuff to do. It's fun to cook. Um, Mom was telling me that a lot of y'all are asking for another cooking video, so I'll have to try to come up with something else that I like to cook. There's a couple things I like to do around the holidays that are kind of different and unique, and I don't think I've done. Did I ever do one for ribs?
You didn't.
So we could do one for barbecue ribs. Those are really good. I don't think I've ever done one for one of my two of my favorite really cool like game day food. If you're like me, I'm a sports fan. I like college football, and I like to do a smoked chicken wings. That's really really good, and I also like to do a chicken ranch nachos, which is a huge platter of like nachos with cheese, grilled chicken on top, and you can put all kinds of veggies, peppers, jalapenos, tomatoes, and with a little ranch dressing. Or you can also make it differently. You can use barbecue sauce as well, and they make a really good party game day food. And you can make them on a huge cookie sheet with parchment paper on the bottom. Makes it easy cleanup. A lot of my stuff I try to be easy cleanup just because of the I don't want to like clean a big old pan. They're just awkward to clean. So if you can either cover it in some type of aluminum foil or parchment paper is what I like to
Make it easy on
use a lot.
yourself.
And it's great for game day fare, as we
I
say.
use parchment paper making cookies all the time.
Yeah. Mom's heart attack. Baked beans are really good for any type of big gathering, but
and you can make them ahead of time and then throw the beans in with the fixings in the crock pot, and then by the time it's party time, they're good.
Probably do a video on how to do the deep fried turkey for Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
The Cajun turkey is really good. It's a little dangerous. You know, you got a lot of peanut oil, and you're frying a bird. But kind of the biggest thing is, you just don't want to displace too much of the oil. You don't want to put too much oil in the pot. So you just try to figure exactly how big your bird is and how much oil you put in there, and that'll rise it up. And never put a frozen bird in hot peanut oil, because you'll have the volcano of peanut oil comes out, and then you have a raw flame underneath it. And it's a lot of fun if you do something like that, because not only can you cook chicken wings, not only can you cook a turkey that way, but you can do a bunch of chicken wings like they do in a restaurant after that. And so usually around Thanksgiving, you've got you're doing a lot of cooking and stuff like that. And I like to try to take some of the burden off of the ladies in the kitchen. So I like to cook a lot of stuff outside. And plus it gets so crazy with people inside the house. So it's kind of nice to be outside if you can. So
he has his own little man cave outside. And in the wintertime, he puts up plastic around it.
Yes.
So he doesn't get a cold air coming off the north.
Well, I'll have to try to come up with a couple of those recipes. I see there's an Alabama Roll Tide. I'm gonna have to say go Vols. So we're rooting for Tennessee this upcoming Saturday.
Did our Cardinals not make it to the playoffs?
No, they got bounced out right out of the in the wild card.
In the wild card. Oh.
But yeah, that's we'll try to do a couple videos coming up, and they'll if you want to do any kind of game day fare or something like that. So yeah,
our tailgating stuff.
Yeah,
tailgating's always
any kind of tailgate. We actually have a volleyball tournament on Saturday, and I'm probably going to be tailgating down there at the volleyball tournament. It's a huge facility. We'll have to get down there early, and I'll set up. I've got a little portable. It's called a Camp Chef, and I like to do. It's got a cast iron griddle. It's got 2 big burners, and you can get these at like, I think Lowe's sells them.
I got that little
Walmart
sells grill
them
out back if you want to take it.
Oh yeah,
little portable grill.
Yeah, they're great. Where you can do burgers, but it's got the cast iron griddle on it, and you can put a pound of bacon on that griddle, or sausage, or anything like that, and fry it up. You can also do burgers on the griddle if you want to do a smash burger, which are pretty popular in a lot of restaurants today. But yeah, it's a really fun thing, and it travels very well. You just got to have a can of propane, and the whole thing kind of folds apart, puts in a bag, and we'll have that set up this weekend probably. So
you'll be feeding all the families. Probably so.
So does Justin
do RVing? No, you were
No, I haven't ever done that. I've thought about it, but this is just probably not in this stage of life. I take too much stuff when I go camping anyway. I couldn't imagine pulling a trailer. I put too much
He
stuff.
pulled a trailer to the Outer Banks last week, and he had his 4x4 packed down
Mm.
like you wouldn't believe. They hiked up to the upper peninsula of Michigan to the border grounds, and they carried
Minnesota.
wherever it was. They carried oil to fry fish.
Well, you catch a lot of fish up there in the boundary waters. That we went up there with the scouts, and that's a fun thing to do up there with the Boy Scouts. But yeah, so somebody said something about an air fryer. Sorry, that's my phone's on vibrate. But air fryer, I would love to try it. I have not tried it yet. I've heard nothing but good things, and you don't have to deal with the peanut oil. But I kind of like the peanut oil. That peanut oil tastes really good, and it fries up stuff so easily. But that's one less thing you've got to mess with is having all that oil to either store or throw away. If you do the air fryer, you can put vegetables in that. I've heard a lot of neat things. Wouldn't mind trying it. One of the other things I've done a lot, and I'll probably do a video on that. I don't know if you've ever heard of sous vide way of cooking any kind of meats, where you can do like a whole beef tenderloin or pork tenderloin, and you cook it in water, but it's in a Ziploc bag, and you cook it slow and low, only like 130 degrees for like 3 or 4 hours. And then when you get ready to, like everything else is coming together, you pull the meat out of the bag, and it's not quite cooked all the way yet, but it's cooked a long ways. And then you can throw it on a cast iron skillet and cook it up to the however you want it. And it's kind of how they do it in some really famous steakhouses in America.
He gets cooking stuff for Christmas.
So it is sous vide. Yeah, it's super easy. It is a cheater way to cook an awesome like steak, a big huge steak or a pork tenderloin. It just kind of brings up the temp really slowly inside the meat, so you can get that internal temp exactly how you like it. And if you cook a big piece, like, or is it like a big piece of the tenderloin, say it's like 10 inches long, and it's probably about 6 or 7
Enough
inches
for
in
5
diameter.
or 6 people.
You can cut it up, and people that like a little more done can get the end pieces, and a little bit more rare will be in the middle.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Well, folks,
yeah,
we've kept you long enough, but we got some surprises coming for you. We're going to do these little shorts, so get signed up over on YouTube. It's not on Facebook. Go to YouTube, sign up for notifications, and by clicking the bell and subscribe. And I bet you we're going to grow over 105,000.
Oh yeah,
today.
Yeah, well, the shorts are going to be really neat, and they'll help to get you motivated. And as we're cruising through the holidays, and it's all about being prepared and being ready, and getting rid of this stress that this time of the year can totally cause families. So
somebody said make a cookbook called Fly and Fry.
Fly and Fry. That sounds pretty good. I'll have to do that.
Yeah, they're sending the link there.
Your husband needs grilling tools, go to Ace Hardware. It's my favorite place to like buy stuff like that. You can go crazy in a place like that. They sell those green eggs, those ceramic grills and stuff like that.
I gave him one year for Christmas.
But they also sell, a lot of people like these pellet smokers these days, and they sell a bunch of different type of grills. But a Weber, just a basic Weber charcoal grill, is so easy to cook on. It's easy breezy. So.
Well, it's time to end the video. Son, you want to lead us in prayer?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. You want to hold it?
Yeah,
okay.
I do. Heavenly Father, we're so thankful for today. So thankful for all these folks that could join us on this live. I just say a special prayer to everyone that's out there, over them and their families, that they're able to get their homes and lives organized and eliminate the clutter and the chaos and the stressfulness that comes through a lot of different things that are manifested in our lives from day to day, Lord. Just be with everybody. Keep everybody safe, Lord, and all these things we pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. So we always end with good, kind, and sweet. So you give your version of be good. Well, how do you be good to yourself?
Be good to yourself by not beating yourself up. You know, nobody's perfect, you know, especially if you're not divine. So we're not perfect. Just, you know, take it as it comes and try to get things done. And, you know,
Okay, now kind. How do you be kind?
how do you be kind? Being kind is giving a smile to someone, showing someone that you love them, cooking a meal for someone, and just doing the little things in life can show kindness.
And then how do you show sweetness?
Sweetness is a little tougher for me because sometimes I'm not so sweet. Sometimes it just it is what it is. But showing sweetness is keeping the the words that come out of your mouth from being poison or from being hurtful. Always have things that come out of your mouth to be uplifting and keep that from really uh, having somebody think that you're not a good person because you say something that's hurtful and unkind. So choose your words, you know, wisely, and if you can't, just don't say anything at all.
That's what Granny always said. If you can't say anything good, don't say anything at all. Well, we love y'all, and we will catch you later.
See y'all.